How open is this game?
So the game is completely open. It's an open world city. The player can drive wherever he wants to, get into interiors. He can go outside of the city proper if he wants to. We're going to guide him into the main path, the main quest, if that's what he wants to do. But if he wants to be distracted, if he wants to explore the city, just be curious about exploring with hacking, there's plenty of side activities and missions and things to do in our virtual Chicago.
What type of incentive is there for players to explore side quests?
The player is going to have a lot of incentives to explore. There's curiosity, obviously seeing what's happening behind closed doors. But there's also a lot of riches to get out of hacking. So by exploring the city and doing side activity, you can get more money to be able to craft items, get more cars, get more weapons. And you also grow in experience. So experience is going to give you more skills in hacking, more powerful hacks in the city, also more ability for shooting and for driving.
What role would the Chicago L play in this game?
So the L is a big part of Chicago downtown for anyone who's familiar with Chicago. So you're going to be able to hack the train if you want, or you're going to be able to use it like any other Chicagoan as a mean of transport. You're able to use it to quick travel the city if that's what you want to do. But it's really a tool also for the player for a quick exit from the cops if being pursued. So the player is going to be able to be creative in how he uses the L in his adventure.
Can you talk about the multiplayer gameplay and the second screen?
Yeah, so in Watch Dogs, our motto is, everything is connected and connection is power. So we wanted to do it with players also. So when you're playing in single player, you could cross paths with other players. You can get contracts to go and hack into someone else's game. And likewise, someone else might get a contract to come into your game. So that creates a sense of paranoia, and it includes multiplayer components even within Aiden's single player adventure. And we also have a companion app that allows you to directly connect with gamers in the same room. So you could be playing directly with one of your friends, sharing a couch through your smartphone or through your tablet. Or you could be on the bus playing thousands of miles away from him through the internet. And you're basically able to compete. One is playing from his mobile or from his tablet, and he's able to control the city, control the police forces, hack into all the systems, trying to prevent you from achieving your goal on the ground, and you're in a friendly competition.
What does Next Gen open up for this game experience?
Okay, so Watch Dogs, from the beginning, we set our designers to create something without the constraints of current gen, kind of go beyond the limits that we naturally were imposing ourselves. So that was 4 years ago. Next gen didn't exist yet, but we started defining what it meant for us in terms of game design. So we push technology, but we also push our vision for games. So adding a lot more dynamism to our city was a key finding there. Being able to use hacking to influence how AIs are acting in the city. For example, hacking a traffic light, causing accidents, and seeing the whole city reacting to that event requires a lot of power in a machine. Likewise, it's allowed us to push immersion. I think that's the most obvious one, graphic quality, but it's more than graphics. It's also physics, animation, AI, sound, every aspect of a game, basically. And I think it allowed us to push our vision for connectivity, the way we connect players who are even in single player, but also start connecting other devices to the core experience.